My name is Muhammad Lavino Camaro, and I will uh, tell you about the reading. So A say we saw the ad in the summer in about July. I think, but I think, but we weren't really serious moving moving then, so we didn't even go and see it. It wasn't until November when they re-advertised it that we got in touch with the agency and had a look. They put a price down since the summer too. I suppose because it has been empty so long, so they make it more affordable for us, which helped us to make up our mind. It was perfect. Perfect. A bigger garden for the kids and enough space for an office. In winter it was lovely, very cozy. In fact, it is important to me as I really feel the cold, whereas my husband will open a window when it's minus temperature outside. Anyway, in July when summer really started and we had that heat wave, we understood why no one wanted to rent it on summer. It was boiling, and those lovely big windows that that made the flat so light and open were like a greenhouse as soon as it got warmer. From about 8 in the morning until 7 in the evening, it was like living in a sauna. We couldn't stand being at home. And the weekends were especially bad. No air conditioning, of course. If only we got to see it when it was fair advertised in July. We, we never have moved in. And the bees say, I always rent apartment when I go on holiday. I rather than staying in a hotel. Hotels are so impersonal, aren't they? This way you can feel like you are really live in the place you are visiting. It's the first time it. I done it in the other way around. So and rent out my place, but it seems like a good way of making some extra money. The website is really easy to use and they only charge 5% commission, which is lower than a lot of other holiday rental sites. It's all about the photos and the reviews. Get the photos right and the place can look really upmarket and spacious. But you don't want to make it look too much better than it really is, or you end up with a bad review. It's better to undersell and over deliver so guests are pleasantly surprised and leave an extra positive review. So far I averaging 3 star because one of bad review that broke my average zone from 4.5 star. But hopefully I will get it back up during the busy season. And the person she say, buying house seems so far out of my reach. It's almost impossible. I see this for lots of people my age this day. My parents always told me renting was throwing money away, but it was different in their day. Then people could afford to buy a house on the normal salary. But nowadays house prices are so high and no bank will look at you unless you have got a huge deposit. The problem start now. Now I look back. Then he poop around just to check everything's okay for you. Eh, unless you got huge deposit. The problem with my dream of buying is that it's never going to come true. Not unless my parents help me out. But I've got two sisters and we are all in the same position. At least they have both got good job. Not good enough to buy a house, but at least they can afford a rent place for of their own in the nice area. I just don't earn enough to rent around here. Even if I get promoted to manager, I will be tough to find somewhere unless I share and call me fuzzy. But there aren't that many people I want to share bedroom and kitchen with. Some days I'll think I will stop living in my parents with my parents forever. Even renting is like a dream to me. And the person D say at our at first our landlord was really helpful, couldn't do enough for us. Your story of the nightmare landlords and we feel like we're really lucky. Also we talk anyway. He redecorated the whole place from top to bottom and let us keep all the bills in his name so we didn't have to bother of contacting all the companies ourselves. He even offered to come around and do gardening as he knew we both work long hours and might not have time. That's when the problems start now. Now I look back and he pooped around to check everything okay for you. Once a month, then twice a month. Soon he was coming every week with some excuse or order. In the beginning we invited him for tea, but it was only encourage him. So when we realized we had to try the conversation on the doorstep instead. Got so bad we pretend to be on our way out if we saw him come out to the pad. We grabbed our coats and walked around the block until he gone. I didn't know if he was just lonely or didn't trust not to rent his precious house. In the end, we gave our notice and found somewhere else. It shames because we really love that house, but at least it's more peaceful in the new place. And that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.